You see this survey tape out here. Can you see it going all the way down through there? They're out here trying to steal my property again. So frustrating. They keep marking the property line right here. It's way up there. There was a bunch of tape coming down through here. I ripped all that down yesterday. There's a big piece of property right here that's for sale. It's been for sale for a couple years. They've come out here a few times and marked the property line wrong. Here's my pin right here. Yeah, I remarked this yesterday. So this is a corner pin. This is a corner pin. The property line goes up that way and then across that way, like way down there. That's where the line is. And they have it, I don't think you can see it on this video, but I mean, it is way over there. They're trying to take like a quarter of an acre away from me. Yeah, this is really frustrating. So I'm gonna go down my property and remove all of that pink tape that somebody put up, because that's my property. I bought this property 5.5 years ago. I paid thousands of dollars to have it surveyed. They did not mark the property lines, they just marked the corners. A couple of the original pins they found, a couple of them they had to put new pins in. Two and a half years ago, the same thing happened. I found some survey tape and a couple of random posts driven in the wrong spot, marking a property corner where like a pin should be. So I contacted the listing agent at the time through email. We had a nice little back and forth, all pleasant. I actually sent them a copy of the plat that I had made when I had my property surveyed. Told them I'm happy to show them where the property line is and where the pins are. And that was that. Now that was 2.5 years ago, the first time there. That was July of 2020. So I'm sure that big chunk of land over there hasn't sold, you know, because of the times we've been living in. But anyway, after I contacted that first agent, nothing ever really came of it. I think they were not able to sell that property. Well, here we are 2.5 years later, dealing with this again. Now this is a different agent this time. So I emailed her yesterday, hoping for the same quick results. It's been 24 hours, I have not heard from her. I keep walking through so many spider webs. It's today is December 12th. We're in Georgia. And it's, I don't know, it's probably 65 degrees out here. Pretty warm. This tape, pretty sure it's been put up in the last, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks. There's a stake right there. You see that pin right there? That's, man, I am covered in spiders and critters. Yeah, there's the original pin right there. That thing is huge and old. And then my property shoots way down that way. And all of that is part of this. All that's for sale. Wish I could buy it, but it's way too expensive for me. They have the property line like here, and it goes way over there. So it's been 24 hours since I've heard from this, since I emailed that real estate agent. Haven't heard from her. I'm not gonna assume she's ignoring me. I'm just thinking, well, maybe she's sick. Maybe she's on vacation. Maybe she's new, I don't know. I was very polite in the email. The first time the guy responded very quickly, very professionally. I'm just kind of aggravated that she hasn't contacted me yet, but you know, you can see really far off in these woods, and now it's December. You can't see anything out here in the spring. I'm trying to not walk through spider webs. The spring and the summer, you cannot see anything out here. It's just very frustrating. I don't understand why these surveyors, why they just keep marking the wrong spot. Once I got my property surveyed, I was 5.5 years ago, I turned it into somebody. I sent it to the tax assessor, even the guy that did my new plat, you know, like a legit engineer registered with the state. He turned it in and filed all the proper stuff. So when these surveyors keep coming out here and marking the wrong spot, it's annoying and it kind of pisses me off. Like, why don't they pull the plat of the properties next to the property that they're surveying? That should be, that's what I would do. Seems like that would be, you know, kind of common sense. Give them a great starting point. And all this trash in my hand. When we bought this property 5.5 years ago, I wish I would have had the money to cut a trail along the property line and put up a fence. A simple fence, you know, like with the metal post and either 2 or 3 barbed wires going down it, just basically marking the property line. Well, unfortunately, I did not have the money at the time. Still don't really have the money, but I do have a tractor that I bought. If you haven't seen some of my other videos, I just bought all right, I'm getting lost out here. I just bought a Yanmar, small Yanmar tractor. Got a front end loader, got a grapple. I got an old dump truck. I've been clearing off my land, so I want to cut me some trails through my woods. I want to cut a trail all along the property line and put up a fence. I haven't done it yet. You know, money, time. If you're gonna buy land and the properties next to you are in question at all, they're for sale, they're not already marked, man, I would recommend you put up a fence or define the area. Put up a bunch of stakes or something as fast as you can. Because here we are 5.5 years later, and this is so frustrating. I was in my backyard yesterday. I look out in the woods and I see all this dang pink tape. I'm like, here we go again. I just dealt with this crap 2.5 years ago. Now I gotta deal with it again. I mean, it's probably an honest mistake, whatever. But it's annoying to me. All right, I got all the tape cleaned up. Just really been kind of venting out here, very frustrated. I wish I had the time and the money, a big dozer to just go ahead and clear my property line and throw up a fence. It's mainly 2 property lines where they're trying to sell a huge piece of property and they want to build a freaking neighborhood next to me, so I'm really not happy about that. Man, just give me like 10 years and I'll be out of here. You know, we don't plan on living here forever. Maybe like 8 or 10 more years, and I plan on moving. If they wait that long to build the neighborhood, I'll sell them my piece of land too. They can tear my house down. They can build a bunch of houses over here. I tell you what, if they offer me the right price, I'd sell it right now. Oh, Miss B ain't happy when I say that, but I would sell this place in a heartbeat. All the drama and problems we've had with it. If you're gonna buy some land, make sure you are able to mark your property lines as soon as you can. It will save you some hopefully save you some frustration. I feel like if I had my trail cut along my property lines and a fence or even some stakes like every 5 or 10 feet, flags and everything, just clearly marked, I probably wouldn't be dealing with this problem and wouldn't be so frustrated. So thanks for letting me rant. Have a great night. I'll see you soon.